Well, welcome to day 2 at Circuit of the Americas. Had a successful morning yesterday, and then I actually had a ground bolt by the BCM, or a grounding wire, rattle loose. And it took me 2 of my sessions to figure out what was causing the issue. Basically, little 8mm bolt backed out, holding the ground down, and the whole car was dead. Just wouldn't turn on, wouldn't do anything. But we're good now, so I was able to get 1 more session in yesterday, which was good. We're still on the same slicks that I used in December, and they're scrubbed, so they're typically quite slow by now. And they are slow, but the track's gotten better, so it's an interesting dichotomy because they repaved it, so the track is faster, but the tires are worse. And the end result was pretty average 23s, 24s, more so the 24s and 25s yesterday. I ran a few 23s, but all high. No new great lap times, but that's fine. It's good practice for these slicks, and I've been able to try some new things. I have that new solar throttle body in that Mike from Solar Performance sent me. Yeah, so I got that new throttle body from Mike at Solar Performance, and you can most definitely feel it. It's not like a life-changing experience or anything, because it's not just, it's not giving me 15, 20 horsepower, but it does make the throttle of this car just a little bit better. Not twitchier like it is with the sport mode tune versus like a normal mode tune, where it's more sensitive. It's more mechanical than that, so it responds more quickly, not that it does more when you touch it, the same amount, right? Like the sport tune throttle is very twitchy, and so a little bit of throttle actually opens the throttle blade more. Where this new throttle body is ported so more air can get through, and there's areas where they've opened it up to make it so that it can flow air at partial blade, with the blade tipping in better. So basically what it's resulted for me is the car is more responsive when I get on power on a corner, and it's really quite a bit better at when you first dip into the throttle. So definitely keep playing with it and see what happens. But no complaints so far. I mean, this seems like an easy mod, assuming it doesn't give you any issues, because it's noticeable and it's relatively easy and cheap.
So we're gonna do a little different debrief today because camera died coming back into the pits when I did all the talking. So this event was quite successful. Set a new personal best. I don't know if that was on camera, but set a new personal best to 221.07. Oh man, we were so close to the 220. But without some mistakes, totally would have made it, and that would have been awesome. But we'll get it next time. Tires are heat cycled out, and we're out of fuel, so we're actually heading home a little early, even though we had a whole nother session and some stuff left. But very positive. Car worked great. I did have that issue yesterday where a ground was loose and the car wouldn't start, so it was eventful, but it definitely wasn't a bad weekend. So very, very happy with all that. Let's see, next event is in March, and we're going to come back with probably some new brake pads just in case, definitely some new slicks. We're going to see how well we can do. Oh, and I think we might even have a clutch by then, which will be good because there were definitely a few times this weekend where the clutch would hang, or sometimes it didn't allow me to get it into gear at the high RPM, hiccup, stuff like that. So I think we got a throw-out bearing that's going. All right, so that's gonna do it for us for this weekend at Circuit of the Americas. I'm pretty sure I'm taking all of February off. I do some work stuff and I do some stuff for the car, but we'll be back in near beginning. I think it's either beginning or mid-March here at COTA, and then the rest of the year will start to get kicked off with some more events at places like Crescent and MSR Houston, and then hopefully a little later in the year, VIR or Road Atlanta and stuff like that. So should be an exciting year, especially when the new truck and trailer comes in, which I'm dying for. So. All right, if you have any questions, as always, hit me up on Instagram or in YouTube. All right, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later at the track.